Hello, it's been quite a while since I've done this. I had a little bit of a break, but thought I should get back to it. Hello! So for this week's video, I would like to look at a few fun things that I've been doing over the past month, and maybe there's some nice ideas of things you can do when you're in the city, if you're visiting or if you're living here, and some things that I've done to fill my time in the last month. So first, I went to the light show. It was the last night of the light show and I managed to make it. I did the boat last year. This year I decided to do a walking tour version. There's a full video on my TikTok if you want to see that. But for the sake of this YouTube video, these are a few clips. So my hands are freezing, it's very foggy, and I could do with a little something to warm me up. And there's an offer on mulled wine, so we're gonna head there next. I'm probably just under halfway round, and it's been lovely. But yeah, a little bit chilly now, so have a little pit stop, thaw out, get back to it. So that video that you saw of me introducing, quite quickly after that, I curled up on the sofa in horrendous period pains, and that was the end of me filming that little interaction. So we're back today. We're going to give it another go. That Light Festival was a really lovely night. I had a really lovely time, and you know what, as much as it's always so nice to spend time with my partner and do fun things, it was also nice to do that on my own and have a little bit of like quality solo time. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did get very cold though, and I'd also planned to maybe go to the cinema after seeing it, but there was no showing of the movie I wanted to see at the time that I finished the walking tour, so I just came home, which was probably the right thing because I really needed a nice warm bath after that. So that was really nice, and if anybody is around during the winter seasons, I think it runs from like beginning of December to early Jan. Another thing that I would suggest doing, and that I did, was go to a museum. So this is a little video of that museum trip, and afterwards I had a little wander around the city as well. Hello, welcome to week 3. I've been feeling so lazy at the moment. I just couldn't get my arse and I can't work out if I'm feeling run down or if I'm lethargic because I haven't done enough. So I just forced myself to get ready this morning and just get out of the house. We're going to go to MoCo, one of the art gallery museums, and then I'm going to go to 7 streets or 9 street, the 9 streets, which is like where the cute shops are, find a little coffee shop, maybe get some new shoes, we'll see. And do a little bit of work in a cafe and hopefully get myself reinvigorated. So this is my little fit for the day. I might have to move it down. I'm being so optimistic with these sunnies, but they go with the outfit. So see you at MoCo. Bye. Well, that was lovely. Just leaving now. Very nice. I thought these were a bit ambitious today. They were just with my outfit, but I've actually needed them. It's quite bright. Anyway, I'm walking over to 9 streets now. And there's also the Screen on the Rijksmuseum, which I don't know anything about. So if you know what it is, let me know. Anybody know what that is? So I was just walking past and I saw a casting place. So I just went in and introduced myself. And they were really nice. But obviously I can't work yet, so I just said when I know my results, then I'll send everything through. I was like, do I go in? Do I just go in? I was like, oh, what's the worst that can happen? I'll just say hi. And yeah, so I feel like, and even if I don't go with them, then it was something else I know about. She can finally shut up. So I found casting directors and the dance studio, both accidentally. I knew the dance studio existed, but I didn't realise where it was, and I just walked in and they're really nice and spoken English, so yeah, obviously I need to practice not speaking English every time. So that was really lovely. I enjoyed going to the museum and getting all cultured. Now last year I did actually have a museum pass, which I never used. Don't think I ever used it, which wasn't smart. But now I'm actually here, I think I will get another museum pass, but I went to see MoCo because that's not included in the museum pass anyway. But I didn't go to Van Gogh because I thought if I'm going to get a museum pass, then that will contribute towards the Van Gogh and I won't have to pay extra. So that's why I did MoCo and none of the others. That was that. Another fun thing that I would suggest is when I was at the light show, there was a book on the side, and I spoke about this a little bit in the TikTok video I did. There was a book on the side and it had 365 photos, a photo per day of the year for the Netherlands. And I think it was back in like 2019 or something. I can't remember what year the book was from. But anyway, on the 19th, I think, it was basically the day after I was at the light show, was apparently National Tulip Day. So I was like, oh my goodness, that's tomorrow. I can do something to celebrate National Tulip Day. Anyway, it got to the next day and I realised actually it's celebrated on the 3rd Saturday of every month, and it was Monday by then or something. So it was obviously a slightly different day for this year. But all of that blabbering aside, basically on the 3rd January, Saturday, on the 3rd January, on the 3rd Saturday of the year, and they give out loads of tulips in Museum Plein, I think. And yeah, I didn't go, I didn't know about it in time this year, but maybe that's something to recommend. And here was me walking with my little tulips. Just on the 3rd Saturday, the 3rd January Saturday, and it was actually like 3 days ago, but that's okay. I'm still celebrating it, so I thought I'd bring my partner's mum some tulips today. Here in Amsterdam, there are also a lot of lovely green spaces, a lot of lovely parks, green places, green spaces, and they include Vondel Park, Rembrandt Park, I think there's a park in Amstel, also Amsterdamse Bos. I think that's my favourite place in the city. I took myself off for a run in Vondel Park. What is this? I forget how actually it doesn't take that long to run. Like it only takes half an hour to do a 5k, give or take. But that's not that long out of my day. And yet I always think it's such like for some reason, getting up and out of the house at the moment is, yeah. So I need to remember that it is a lovely little quick thing to do. It doesn't take too long, but it really changes the trajectory of the day. But if you're around, Vondel Park's obviously lovely, quite a famous park here, a very famous park here. But there are a few others around as well, and definitely take a visit to Amsterdam, I suppose. Yeah, that's very beautiful, and I'll probably do another video over there in the spring, summertime, hopefully. What else did I do? I went to the cinema. I had a lovely little cinema trip. There is a really famous and very cool cinema called the Chinsky. I need to check the name of that. Tuchinski. It's a really cool cinema in the centre, which is very old, and they serve you drinks apparently. I've not been because I'm saving that for a nice thing to do with my partner. I didn't want to do that on my own, but I did go to just a normal, quite artsy cinema in the Pipe. It seemed quite artsy vibes. It was really cool. There were lots of like creative-esque people sat around. And yeah, and I saw Hamnet, and oh my goodness, did that movie move me. Like, obviously you can go see whatever movie. This is just a video about like ideas of things to do. Ow! To see Hamnet, and I can't even. Going to the cinema to see Hamnet tonight, but I've just popped in MediaMarkt first because I wanted to see if they have the Aura rings. I really wanted to try one on in person, but they don't. I also really needed a wee, so they told me to come to the library, which I can't show you very well, because you can get in there and use the toilet for free. And it's right next to MediaMarkt, so that was helpful. Have a lot of time now, so I might pop back into the shop to just waste some time before the movie starts. Look at the view, it's so pretty. I think that is an all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant. Do a separate video, I think, on my reaction to Hamnet because it moved me in ways I haven't been moved in an awfully long time. So yeah, maybe stay tuned for a little video about films I like, because I will definitely talk about it there. Then I was also told about a wonderful cabaret presenter, host, woman that a mutual friend knew, and he let me know that she was doing a show, and so I went to see it, and I actually made friends with the person I was sat next to as well. I hope you enjoyed my video. A few little fun things that I've been up to and maybe have inspired you for things that you could do. There are so many things you can do in the city, and there are also so many YouTubers and Instagram pages and things to promote those things. So you don't need me to tell you all of the things, but this is from a personal account of stuff that I've been up to over the last month or so. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I would love to see you back next week. I made my first boba tea.